the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't turning back, I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack.
Hey, everybody. Good to see y'all. Happy Monday night. I hope y'all are well. I hope y'all have had a wonderful start of the week and Monday. And I just hope y'all have had a wonderful day so far. So this is something new. I've always done mental health on this channel. I've shied away from it a little bit, just trying to get my head in order so I can be there for people, This is Mental Health Mondays. And what we're going to do here, Mental Health Mondays, where we sit and talk for just a little bit, not real long, because I know people have school, got work and stuff like that. Just a little chit chat, and just kind of help each other out, whether you're in chat or on panel, just help each other out and, let them know that you're there for them and support and bring awareness to whatever we might be talking about. Mental Health Mondays, where we sit and talk for a little bit about whatever you would like to talk mental health wise. panel for people to come up and just to talk about whatever they would like to talk about, as long as it's like mental health topics, like related to that. You are not alone and you matter. I'm not a doctor and cannot give medical advice. I can give you my advice, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not a counselor. I'm not licensed anything. I'm just someone that suffers with mental health. And I know there's a lot of people that suffer with mental health. And, just to let people know that they're not alone, that this is a supportive channel as well as a positive channel, as you guys know. And, it's just a little bit, we won't dox nobody, but you could tell us your story, or you can tell us somebody else's story, or whatever you would like to do, just as long as it's mental health related, so we can bring awareness to it and try to help others. That's what the main goal is, guys, and to be there for one another. All right, so let me see who's in chat. Botrix, you're always there. Hello, Matt. Good to see you, my brother. I hope you are well. Jenny, good to see you, honey. I hope you're doing better, darling. It's usually a Manic Monday. I think Manic Monday for everybody. Monday is always chaotic because you have the whole weekend and you're just like, okay, I'm relaxed, trying to chill. And then all of a sudden, here comes Monday, right? Smacks you right in the darn face. It's awful. And thank you, Jenny, honey. I really appreciate you. And I appreciate you, Matt, for being in here. I'm sure it is, honey. And I'm so sorry. Like I said, I always say this, before I go, which I'm going to repeat myself, but you don't know what people's been through. You don't know what they've been through in their life, what they're currently going through. Be kind to one another. I mean, actually be a real, genuine, kind person to one another. I'll put the link up there here in just a second. Anybody's welcome to come up and chit chat. Like I said, I'm not going to make this massively long. I mean, maybe an hour or so, but not too long, because I understand people have to go to bed early for work or go to bed to get the youngins in school. I mean, I really truly understand that. And I'm a parent myself, so I have to get up at like 6:20 in the morning to get these babies on the bus. So trust me, I know the struggle is most definitely real when it comes to managing youngins and getting them on the bus and everything else and getting their clothes. And oh Lord, it's chaotic. I'm sure y'all been there. If y'all ain't currently going through it now, y'all went through it. So I'm sure y'all understand. I love you too, Nani. Good to see you guys. You're very welcome, Jenny. Honestly, honey, I know I haven't known you for a long time. Nani's known me for a long time, but I know that I haven't known you for a long time, nor Matt. And there's a lot of new people in here, and I absolutely love it. But like Rebel says, I'm going to say the same exact thing. What you see is what you get. What you see on YouTube is exactly what you see in person. Me and Rebel's not going to change for nobody. We are real as real can get. And Rebel calls out more things than I do, but sometimes I call out things too. But you know what I mean? And when we say we got your back, we wholeheartedly do. So that is the God's honest truth. And I'm not just saying that because it's me and Rebel. I'm just saying, what you see is what you get on these streets. It's us. And in person, I would love to meet each and every one of you guys. That's God's honest truth. Would love to. It would be amazing. But a few people have met us. Like Miss Joni, she met us and she was just like, y'all are the same. I was like, we were trying to tell you, we really are the same people. We're the same people on YouTube as in person. And that's the God's honest truth. Oh, honey, I'm not changing for nobody. I mean, being a YouTuber is extremely hard. Trust me. I've had several conversations and, like private chats with friends and getting discouraged and stuff. And they're like, don't get discouraged. It's YouTube. It happens. Just keep on pushing forward. Just keep on being you. And I'm like, I'm trying my best. It's very difficult unless you got a huge following, which I'm thankful for what I have. But you know what I'm saying? Like there's certain YouTubers, that change and hold a persona instead of being themselves. You know what I mean? You're kidding. Well, gosh. Let me see. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm reading. There's my Rebel. That's why we love you guys. Keep being you. I'm trying. And Rebel knows how much I mean, honest to God, I suffer with so much. And I'm just being honest with you guys. I've never hid anything from y'all. If y'all don't know, then I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys. I've been fighting for disability for 14 years. I mean, honest to God, 14 years. And I've been trying to get it on my mental because I honestly do have a lot. And Rebel can tell you, I have a lot. Okay, well, like I said, I've been through several, and I know this is kind of sidetracked, but I'm just telling you guys because this is mental health, a little bit mental health related, because I'm trying to get disability for my mental health. Anyway, and I've been fighting for 14 years, and I've been to several court dates, have several denies. And I got last week another discouraging letter. They denied my appeal. So now I have to start all over from scratch. And I just got diagnosed last year, I believe. Yeah, I believe it was last year with fibromyalgia. Well, when I went to the doctor over the fibromyalgia, they said that disability could not use that because they said that was irrelevant. And I was told, I don't know, you know, every story is different, but I was told that it is extremely hard to get disability on mental health unless you've been in the hospital and all that stuff. It's very, very, very hard. So I'm just kind of putting a birdie in there. If you guys are trying to get disability for just straight mental health, unless you've been in the hospital a bunch of times, as in a mental facility, it's very, very, very hard to get. I mean, extremely hard, but I'm not going to give up. 14 years is a very long time. And, you know, I get discouraged. Yes. Just like anybody. I mean, we're human, but you just got to keep on, you really, really got to keep on, you know, push you forward and try not to let nothing get to you. And that's easier said than done. Cause you guys, most of you guys know me. And if y'all don't know me, you'll get to know me because I'm really an open book. But like, absolutely, it's sad. It really is. Like, the last time that I had a court date and they got a psychologist. Hello, Chicken Snake. Good to see you. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of all over the place. Hello, Chicken Snake. Good to see you and happy birthday. Oh, I got to play you a happy birthday song before you leave out of here. But I've covered that many times, invisible illnesses. And like, people are so damn quick to judge. Like, just because I'm a peppy person and a positive person and, you know, a smile on my face, there's many times you don't know what people are actually feeling on the inside. You know what I mean? Just because I'm a positive person and I try to live life the best I possibly can doesn't mean that I don't suffer inside. You know, I try to live my best life, but when it's real quiet, your mind likes to play tricks with you, you know, and it's extremely hard. So a lot of people tell me all the time, well, Becca, you don't seem like nothing's wrong with you. You seem perfectly fine to me. And I'm like, you know, don't be so damn quick to judge. You really don't know what somebody's going through. You don't know what they've been through in their life. I always say that because just because somebody's, you know, happy and positive and smiling, you know, deep down inside, they might be hurting. And, you know, it means a lot to have somebody to talk to. It means a lot. It truly does. People always remember what you said to them and what you've done for them. And that is the truth. I'm saying that from experience. I know. I know. And absolutely, I absolutely love Robin Williams. That was one of my favorite all-time artists. He was amazing. And just like I was telling Rebel the other day, I was saying, I just love all his movies. His movies was absolutely awesome. But what it is he had kind of like, he wanted to make others laugh, which was great and made them feel better. But in reality, he was hurting deep inside. And maybe, and this is just my opinion, maybe he was having people laugh and stuff like that to look for a way to maybe possibly get me needing some help or somebody reach out to him. Just because he was there for other people doesn't mean that he don't need somebody there for him. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just my opinion. And it's absolutely heartbreaking. Just like I've told y'all a million times, it's absolutely heartbreaking to hear, you know, like me and Rebel, we used to be part of the VFW Auxiliary. And there was many, many, many VFW veterans that would come in there and drink a beer or whatever. It was a VFW. And Rebel can tell you this, there was several VFW veterans that would sit at that bar, and as soon as I come in there to volunteer and help out, if I didn't say hi to them, and if I did not give them the hug, they'd be heartbroken. They would come up to me, Becca, where's my hug? And I would sit there on the side of the bar and just listen to them. I might not, they were older than me, but I love to hear stories. And it was absolutely heartbreaking because unfortunately some of them passed away and didn't even have nobody, and you get very attached to them. And when they don't have no family, you try to listen to them and be there for them. I've never been in the war, but, just to hear them talk about it, and their troubles and John Doe, one of their best friends, whatever they did, just to carry a conversation and listen to what people are saying. Actually sit there and take a time. Granted, they might have been old enough to be my grandfather, but I really don't give a damn. When I'm there for you, I'm there for you wholeheartedly. And it breaks my heart when you get hurt by those people that are there for you. It breaks my heart when you know that they don't have nobody there for them, and unfortunately they pass away alone. That's absolutely horrible. I mean, it's heartbreaking. It really is. Hello, Lisa. Good to see you, honey. I hope you are well. So, I mean, this just a little bit, we're just, like I said, we're just chit-chatting. Did I don't know if I put the link. I thought I put that darn link up there. Okay, well, if anybody wants to come, see, I'm losing my mind, guys. But, I've just always said this. It's heartbreaking to know that you could have been there for somebody and you wasn't. So take a time to get to know somebody. Take a time to listen to their story. You might understand them a little bit better, or you might be able to give them, like your opinion or your advice or your insight or whatever on what they're talking about. Or if you don't know, then it's just good to sit there and listen, because I've been backstabbed all my life. I mean, honest to God. And it just sucks. So when you're pulling that knife out, it absolutely hurts. And I would never do that to nobody, because I know what it feels like. I really do. And it's awful. And it seems like it's 10 times more when you're suffering with a mental health issue. I mean, that's just my opinion. All right, there's the link. I feel like I'm losing my mind, guys. I mean, this is kind of mental health related. So, I mean, you guys, it'll be all right. Hello, Lisa. Good to see you, honey. I hope you are well. But let me pull up this while Chicken Snake, I'm hoping he's still in here, which I know he works all the time. Let me go get my dash. Let me go get my dash, which I know exactly what you're going through, because I'm a DoorDasher too, because they won't give me my darn disability. Lord. Anyway, so you got to do something. All right. So this is for Chicken Snake. Forever 21, Chicken Snake. Forever 21. So give me just a minute. And this is for Chicken Snake. I hope he's still in here. Chicken Snake, if you're in here, this is for you, my friend. You've been around since pretty much day one for me and Rebel, and we appreciate you. And this is your happy birthday song over here from Tattooed Angel in the community. So I hope you enjoy it. And let me fix this sound real quick, and then we'll chat some more. But I definitely didn't want to forget to play this for Chicken Snake. So give me just a minute, guys. Let me fix this real quick. All right, so here you go, Chicken Snake.
Info bells. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to dear one. Happy birthday to you. From good friends and true. From old friends and new. May good luck go with you, and happiness too.
Happy birthday, Chicken Snake. Happy birthday, my friend. Sounds a lot better than us. Nani, Lord, I bet you got a beautiful voice. Park the car in the garden. I want to hear you sing, honey. I know I've heard Mr. Nani sing, but I want to hear Nani sing. Park the car in the garden. I love it so much. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. Yes, happy birthday, Chicken Steak. At least it's not a Ron song, and you're like, happy birthday. I'm so glad you came. Yay. No, I mean, that's just a little bit embarrassing. So I'll just play a song. There you go. Happy birthday, Chicken Steak. Or Shane Sean, or I think he's had a couple names, but we know who he is. So happy birthday. And my dogs are going to bark. Of course they are. Anywho. All righty. So I'm going to share this. I'm just going over it real quick. And just real quick, because if people don't know, I mean, most people probably do know. Yeah, I've known Shane Sean. I've known him as Shane Sean for forever. So when I see Chicken Snake, I know who it is, but I know him as Shane Sean. And Chicken Snake Bumblebee, I knew it was something different this time. I knew it was something different. Oh Lord. Okay, guys. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to, be a Debbie Downer or nothing like that. But I want to, if you guys don't know what mental health is, which most people do, but they don't understand what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to go over just real quick what it is. I have the link put up to the top of the chat. If anybody wants to come up and just chit chat for a few minutes, you're more than welcome to. I mean, that's what this is here for. It's my channel, but it's actually y'all's too. Y'all are the ones that make this channel, and I couldn't do what I do without all you precious people, and I really mean that from my heart. That is the God's honest truth. Yes, Chicken Snake will be forever 21. You're 15. No, you are not. You're fibbing. You are not that old, Chicken Snake. Well, honey, if that's the case, then you're young at heart, because you'll be forever 21, because you don't want to turn. Well, if you turn 21 around, that's 12. If you turn 37, that's 73. So we'll just keep you at 21. You're forever 21. There you go. All righty. But like I said, most people know what mental health is. But some people don't understand it. So like I said, I'm just going to go real quick. I'm not going to, down nobody. But some people, they're like, okay, I know what it is. But really, in all reality, you might, but then again, you might not fully know or maybe fully understand. Yeah, I know you as Shane Sean Chicken Snake. And sometimes I put that in chat, on Rebel's channel. And I'm like, oh, well, he might not answer to that. But yeah, I've known you as Shane Sean forever, like that. Chicken Snake. I know who Chicken Snake is. That's always been Shane Sean Chicken Snake. There you go. Done. I don't think you could put that together. YouTube probably wouldn't let you make that long of a name, Sean. Anyway, what is mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stresses, and that's very, very true, because stress is the devil. Let's put it that way. Stress is extremely hard, especially if you suffer with mental health. Excuse me. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood to in adolescence through adulthood. I know you're a 49er lover, Rebel, and I know chickens. Oh Lord, I know. Of course, over the course of your life, you experience mental health problems. Your thinking, mood, and behavior could be affected. Many factors contribute to mental health problems, including biological factors such as gene or brain chemistry, life experiences such as trauma or abuse, family history of mental health problems. It says mental health problems are common, but help is available. So I just want you guys to know, I mean, honest to God, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a life coach. I'm not nothing. I'm just Becca Angel, or Angel Becca, or Angel or Becca, whatever y'all want to call me. I'm just me. And, I'm here for you, honest to God, I am. People with mental health problems can get better, and many recover completely. Now, here's some early signs. If by chance anybody is going through anything like this is just my opinion. You might need to go talk to a doctor. I mean, it's nice to have talked to, but what I'm saying is being diagnosed and might be able to get you some medical help. Not sure if someone you know is living with mental health problems experience one or the more of following feelings or behaviors can be an early sign of a problem. Eating or sleeping too much or too little, pulling away from people and unusual activities, having low or no energy, feeling numb or like nothing matters, having unexplained aches and pains. Oh my goodness, these dogs, Lord. The doggies are going to go over my life. I'm telling you, Lord. Anyway, having unexplained aches and pains, feeling helpless or hopeless, smoking, drinking, or using drugs more than usual, feeling unusually confused, forgetful, on edge, angry, upset, worried, or scared, yelling or fighting with family and friends, experiencing severe mood swings that cause problems in relationships, having persistent thoughts and memories you can't get out of your head, hearing voices or believing things that are not true, thinking of harming yourself or others, inability to perform daily tasks like taking care of your kids or getting to school or work. Yeah, I'm telling you. Let's see. Mental health and wellness. Positive mental health allows people to realize their full potential, cope with stresses of life. That's easier said than done, guys. I mean, honest to God, let's just be truthful here. It's very hard to do. Work productively, make meaningful contributions to their communities. Ways to maintain positive mental health include getting professional help if you need, like I was just saying, guys. Connecting with others. It's always good to have somebody to talk to. Staying positive, getting physical active, helping others, getting enough sleep. That's easier said than done, guys. I know that. Developing coping skills. So that is just kind of like just a little gist of what mental health is. It comes in kind of like a big old ball with all kinds of different things, listed. But that's just kind of the gist of what mental health is. Like I said, I am not going through that a bunch because I'm not trying to bring nobody down. I just want to bring awareness to it and let people know it's perfectly fine to go through what you're going through, but it's not fine, and this is just my opinion, it's not fine to go through it alone, because I went through my mental health alone, and it feels like that. I mean, this is just my opinion. It feels like nobody cares. It feels like you're worthless. It feels like you couldn't do nothing correctly. It feels like you got weighted on your shoulders, and it won't, like an elephant sitting on your chest, and it won't go away. And that's considered like anxiety. Like I was saying, you try to be there for people, and it's good, but sometimes, like it's hard because I'm one of those people, and I have the biggest heart in the world, and that's the God's honest truth. You can ask Rebel, you can ask Nani, anybody that's known me for a long time. I have the biggest heart in the world, and I will do anything that I possibly can for anybody. But when you stomp on that heart, when you're actually a good person, it hurts. It really does hurt. And when you don't have nobody to talk to, it really does hurt, because you're like, well, damn, I'm here by myself. I don't have nobody to talk to. I can't nobody vent to me, that, just to listen. I have an ear to listen to. It's extremely hard. And it's just nice to know that somebody is there for you, like wholeheartedly. Like, if you're sending messages, won't screenshot the message and send them to somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, I've had that happen to me before, and it's awful feeling. And I'm just saying this without saying it. I'm not about the drama, but that karma is going to come back and get those people. I'll just put it like that without saying no names. It's absolutely horrific that people would treat others like that. It's absolutely awful. Like, I just think if you trust me, and I'm just saying me in general, if you trust me to come to me and talk to me about things, then you should know on my end that I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to share it. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that, because that hurts. And it messes with friendships. It messes with families when you sit there and, trust somebody and tell your whole story out to them, or whatever the case may be. And then they screenshot it, or they take pictures, or go running run their mouth and talk to somebody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just not, that's breaking that trust. So when you want somebody to be genuine, and you want somebody to be wholeheartedly there for you, that would do anything for you that they possibly can. That is a genuine and real person. And those are very, very, very hard to come by. And I'm not upholding myself at all. I'm just saying I am one of those people. If y'all need somebody to talk to, I am honestly there. Truthfully. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate it. Thank you, honey. Like, there's been, and like I said, I don't uphold myself because I'm not like that. I'm just me. I'm nothing special. I'm just me trying to make a difference in people's lives and letting people know that, they're not alone, that they have a good, safe place to come to talk to me or whoever. And then we also have positivity. So, like, it's just my personal opinion. Drama is extremely, I know it happens. I mean, we're not perfect, but I think, okay, Chica's sake, you're fine. Y'all be careful, okay? And enjoy your walk. But like, I think, if you have a lot of drama and you have a lot of he said, she said bullshit and all that crap, I think honestly, in my opinion, in the long run, it's just hurting. It's just hurting the person that you once cared about. It's hurting the, community or the friendship or the family or just whatever the case may be. It's hurting it because you didn't want to be a real person. You didn't want to be true, and that's just me, my opinion. It's heartbreaking to see. It's really heartbreaking to see others not get along, which I know I know nobody's perfect and not everybody will like everybody, but it's nice to know that some people do like you and do care about you, because it makes you feel like that you've done it. You've done something in their life for them to trust you and care about you and love you, so that I'm just saying, you just really need to be nice to one another, be real to one another and genuine. And when you're there for somebody, be there for them. Don't just say and not be there for them, like actual be there for them. I'm one of those people. If you guys needed a shirt on my back, more than I did, I would take it off. I don't care if it's just me and my bra. I would take it off and give it to you if you needed it more than I do. And that's just how people used to be. And some people are not like that no more. And it's sad. It really is sad, So, I mean, I suffer with so much, guys. I mean, honest to God, I do. I suffer with PTSD. I got personality disorder, and I got anxiety. I got psychosis. I got hallucinations. I got panic. I got personality disorder, major depressive disorder. I got depression, and they haven't diagnosed me as bipolar or schizophrenia, but I hear and see voices. But they said that was, oh gosh, it's a different name now. I believe it's called psychosis or something to that effect. But I have a lot of things wrong with me, and I just try to keep it positive. I try to keep it positive so I can help other people. So I really, really mask it well, and I've been masking it my whole life. I mean, honest to God. So, honestly, this is me. I just have a lot of hurt, just like a lot of other people. And, you really don't know what you really don't know. I mean, like, they could tell you their story all day long, but in all reality, you really don't know how somebody's feeling, literally. So, it's just nice to be there for somebody, wholeheartedly. And it's just, I know, I'm one of those people. If I haven't heard from you in a while, because I know life happens and, crazy things can be chaotic, and I understand that. But if I haven't heard from you in a while, I'm one of those people that'll reach out and check on you. Hey, are you doing okay? You need somebody to talk to? I love you. I'm here for you. Just encouragement words, even if they don't get back to you, and even if they just read it, they read what you said to them, and so they know that you care about them to message them and check on them. The same goes for me. But, I'm one of those people, I'd rather just put all my shit on the back burner. As you guys heard, I go through a lot. All my shit on the back burner to be there for somebody else. I've always been like that, and I always will be like that. And, it's just it makes somebody feel good, makes somebody feel like they're supported, which you are, and you're not alone, which you're not, and you're loved, which you are over here. So I just think it's very important to let people know that it's okay not to be okay, to let people know that you're there for them. And, like I said, even if you don't understand, because there's a lot of things that I don't understand, but I can listen and I can give advice. And I'd say, it's going to be okay. I promise everything will be okay. Hugs, prayers, I'm always here for you if you need me. And a lot of people have seen me say that. So, it's just very important, because some people run mental health under the rug, and they don't pay attention to it. They just sling it under the rug. They don't care, and a lot of people feel it, just today, without saying no names, a dear friend of mine was heartbroken, and it broke my heart, because all I wanted to do was give that person a hug and tell them it's going to be okay. But I was not able to do that. But just knowing that you're there for them really means a lot, because there's a lot of people, I would love to meet each and every one of you guys, but y'all from all over around the world, or in the United States, whichever the case may be. So, that's the best way to get in contact with somebody if you're not able to see them in person, So I'm hoping everybody had a wonderful week. This is, like I said, this is not really a long live. Once people get used to these lives, and then, like I said, you're more than welcome to come up. I know a lot of people's told me, people come to YouTube to get entertainment, which I understand that. But I think, honestly, to bring an awareness to something is also not a bad thing. You know what I mean? To try to bring awareness to it and also keep it positive and informative, I think is also good. You know what I mean? Not trying to bring nobody down, just letting people know that you're there for them. So, like I said, I'm not trying to make this really long, because, like I said, I understand people got to go to sleep, and it's getting late on my end because it's 10:38 p.m. Eastern time. So I just wanted to come in, just chit chat for a few minutes, and let people know that we have these on Mondays. If anybody wants to come up and talk about whatever they would like to talk about, and just carry conversation and be there for one another. I started this channel almost 3 years ago in November, I believe, or October, something to that effect, will be 3 years. And I started with mental health. And, I still do it every now and then, because I'm not trying to bring nobody down. But, I try to look at, okay, well, we're talking about mental health, but I try to keep it on the positive side, like, well, bring awareness to it, but also kind of share, my insight of it. And then, of course, we're getting ready to start back our trivia, because one of my dear friends bought me some trivia games. So we're getting ready to start back trivia, which is a positive. It gets your mind off of, thinking of all the hurt and pain and stuff like that you've been through. And karaoke is, I know I can't sing worth a crap, but karaoke is fun. And just for that short time, it keeps your mind busy. So, like, even though I've got all this crap going on in my head, when you go to sing a song, you don't think about all that junk going on in your head. You think about singing that song and enjoying yourself. The same as goes for trivia, and the same as goes for shows like this, when you can come up and get junk off your chest and make you feel a little bit better. That's what it's all about, guys. And I know a lot of people are private, and that's fine. You can come up here and just chit chat, or you can say it's, without saying it's you, or you could go into like a different type of story, instead of saying, well, I'm going through this, you could just say, okay, well, my friend such and such, is going through this, and when in all reality, it could be you, but we don't know that if you don't want to be, open about that. But you could come up here and talk about things. That's what I'm saying. This is also a safe place to come up and talk about things, Or like I said, if you don't feel comfortable talking about that, I'm a message away on Facebook or an email away. I'm always here anytime, anytime, any day. If you message me, if you send me an email, I will get back to you. It might not be right that very second, but I will get back to you because I'm just that way. So without that being said, like I said, this wasn't going to be a very long live, guys. And I hope that y'all enjoyed the little bit of insight, but just remember, you're supported, you're loved, you're not alone. You have true people over here that appreciate you and that love you and, understand what you're going through. They might not fully understand, but that's okay because everybody has their own story. Everybody has their own story. Every story is different. Just because I suffer with PTSD and somebody else suffers with PTSD doesn't mean it's the same exact story. You know what I mean? Just because, somebody else suffers with anxiety and I suffer with anxiety. I'm just saying in general, everybody's story is different. Nobody's going to go through it the same exact way as you. And that's what makes you you. You have a story to provide. You have a story to bring awareness to things and be able to help other people. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. For 6 months. Where's the time went? Lord. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Made you look. Oh, Lord. Anyway. Where is 6 months went? Lord have mercy. These years are flying by. I can't believe it's been 6 months. That's crazy. Anyway, but I'm just saying, everybody's story is different. That's what I'm saying. It take time to actually listen to one another. Take time to be there for one another. That's what it's all about, guys. I mean, honest to God, if I could rip out my heart, which wouldn't be good, I'm just saying in general, if I could rip out my heart and show you guys how much of a genuine and real person and the biggest heart ever, I hold my heart on my sleeve, unfortunately, and sometimes it gets the best of me, but I could just take my heart out and show you guys how much I'm telling you the God's honest truth, that I am there for you guys, no matter what. No matter what. We'll say Matt, for example. I know that he was away with his daughter, and I hope that she is doing better, and the rest of your family. But I would send him a message. I'm like, hey, brother, I hope you're okay. And we're here for you if you need us, and he wouldn't get to it for a while because he was busy with life and stuff. But what I'm saying is, and when he got a chance to it, he was able to answer back. Like you don't, just because I send you a message, I understand life happens and things happen and, it can be chaotic and I understand that, but what I'm saying is if I haven't heard from you in a while and I wholeheartedly care about you as a friend and I consider you guys family, I'm one of those people that will check on you. I might not, I won't be like names and stuff like that. I'll be like, hey, how are you and your family doing? I was just using you as an example, Matt, because we ain't seen you in a while, my friend. I'm just saying, but I can understand why. And most people can understand why too. But you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you got in a rut or something to that effect, and it wasn't really, it was life, but it wasn't really life. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody needs to reach out to somebody, and let them know, hey, are you doing okay? I'm just checking on you. Just a little message like that truly means a lot. Like, people don't realize, just a little message. Hey, you're okay. How are you doing? We love you and we miss you. Or something simple like that really means a lot to somebody that might be hurting deep down inside. Honest God, that's the truth. It's just nice to know that somebody is there for you, whatever you're going through. Whatever you're going through, it's just good to know that somebody cares and somebody loves you and they're true and they're genuine and they're not going to say nothing because it's awful. It's awful. So That's just my point on it. This is just a short live. Like I said, guys, I'm just starting it. So hopefully we'll have some people up next week. And I'm praying next Monday, have a few people up, or at least one person. So we could just chit chat for a few more minutes, and try not to make these too long, because like I said, I know it's Monday. Monday's always, as Mike says, manic, which everybody knows that Mondays are crazy. So I completely understand that people they got youngins in school, they got to go to work. So I try to not make these weekday lives extremely long. So that's just my intake on it. Like I said, if y'all ever need somebody to talk to, I'm here for you wholeheartedly. I mean, that's the truth. And Rebel didn't jump up here, but Rebel could tell you, guys. I mean, he's just like, babe, he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm talking, I'm being there for a friend. Okay. Like, it's nothing. Like, I'm always there for people, and I choose to be there for people, and I want to be there for people. So you just got to reach out, and trust me, you reach out just a little bit, somebody's going to take that mile and be there for you, and not say a word, just be there for you, so I love you guys, and I really appreciate y'all coming in here. Happy birthday, Chicken Snake. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, my friend. Like I said, this is not a very long live, just a little short one, just to kind of get it started, and so that way people can kind of see what it's about, since it's something brand new. Anything that's brand new, you don't really, your very first live, it's not really crazy anyway, because people kind of have to get the feel of what you're about, or what it's going to be about. So that was just a little info. That was a little bit of my insight, a little bit of mental health. And then, like I said, just trying to keep it positive and letting people know that they're loved and cared and supported over here. No matter what, that's been my number one goal, to be a difference in somebody's life. And if I can be a difference in one person's life, that makes me feel good. It feels like my heart's grown a little bit more. You know what I mean? Just to be a difference in somebody's life. So just be good to one another. I know life happens, and we're human, and we're not perfect, but just try your very best to be a difference in somebody's life. Try your very best to be kind to one another. It really doesn't cost nothing to be kind to one another. Nothing. It doesn't cost nothing. And it's absolutely horrific. And I'm just saying this, that people, oh my gosh, it absolutely drives me crazy that people are so mean and cruel. Like, I just don't understand why people have to be so mean and cruel. We are humans. We all have feelings. People don't have to stomp people in the mud just because it makes them look big or whatever. It don't make you look big. It makes you look like a damn idiot. That's just my opinion. You treat others the way you want to be treated. You guys don't know the golden rule. You don't want people to call you names, so don't call other people names, or whatever the case may be. Like, just don't do that. It's just something you don't do. You treat others the way you want to be treated, and you be a difference in somebody's life. And when you love wholeheartedly, and you care wholeheartedly, and you're there for people wholeheartedly, it really truly makes a difference, guys. So I love y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Happy birthday, Chicken Snake, again. I hope you have a wonderful night, my friend. And I will see you guys very soon. Like I said, we're going to be doing trivia. I don't know if it'll be this week or next week, but I got a bunch of trivia games. So I got a bunch of new trivia cards to go over with you fine people. So we're going to have some fun. When we start doing that, I hope you are able to come over it and enjoy it with us, because I can only imagine what's in them trivia box cards. I've glanced at them, but not really glanced at them. So I can only imagine what the trivia is going to be. Oh, Lord. But I love you guys. I love you, Nani, honey. Much love to you all. And I really appreciate y'all coming over here. If y'all haven't hit the like, please do so. Share it out, subscribe. And like I said, invite your friends to come over. It's just, we're real over here. We're genuine over here. If you need somebody to talk to, I'm here for you. We got karaoke, we got trivia. I try to do, and like I said, I'm kind of all over the place, as in good things, not bad things. So we talk about mental health, but then and again, one day we might talk about mental health, but the next day we got a positive, and the next day we got a positive. So we just try to keep it positive as possible over here, and also supportive. So I love you guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I appreciate y'all being over here. I always say this before I go. I know I've already said this, but this is my ending. So I always say this before I go. You never know what somebody's been through in their life or what they're currently going through. Be kind to one another. You really don't know what people have went through in their life. And it really doesn't cost nothing to be kind to somebody. Don't be no better than nobody, because nobody's better than nobody. And I'm just being blunt and honest with you guys. Y'all know everybody's shit stinks. I don't give a damn who you are. So don't act like it doesn't. Anyway, that's just my little rant. But, nobody's better than nobody else. And that's period. In a story, it's the truth. Nobody's better than nobody else. So just be a difference in somebody's life. People always remember what you said to them and what you've done for them. So I love you guys. I hope y'all have a blessed night. And remember, I'm there for y'all. If y'all need me, just please reach out. I mean, I'm on Discord as most of you guys. If y'all don't have a Discord, or most of you guys know me on Discord, but if you don't, then I'll have to figure out how to. I don't have my own Discord. I'm just on Discord, if that makes sense. So if y'all want to reach me on Discord, have somebody to talk to, I'm there for you. I got Messenger. I got, oh goodness, I have an email. So, I mean, there's ways to get a hold of me. Just please reach out. Like, please, I promise you, I won't say a word because I'm not like that. So, with that being said, I love you guys. Just know you're not alone. You're supported and loved over here. And okay, he said I have Discord. See, I didn't know. I mean, I have a Discord, but not a Discord channel. I don't know how Discord works. It's freaking confusing. All I know is I have a Discord where I could go in other people's chat, but me having a Discord, I have no clue. Anyway, so I don't know. But I love you guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. And I will see you guys very soon. If you are watching the replay, please hit the like, share it out, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought about the show. And I'm going to try my best to do these every Monday. And hopefully we'll have more people come over here and enjoy it too. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys very soon. And Rebel has a live tomorrow. Hold on 1 minute before I get out of here, because I always try to tell you guys when Rebel's lives are. So hold on just a minute. Let me find him. Okay, so he has a call-in show tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. He hasn't done a call-in show in a while. So he does have a call-in show set up. So let me get that link, because I could put it in chat. When the call-in show is, if you guys don't know, the call-in show is where you call the White Trash Family line, and you leave a message and dedicate a song to somebody. So here is the link for that live. It's tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, Rebel put in there too. So it's tomorrow. So we hope to see you guys tomorrow. All righty. And I think that's all I needed to cover. I don't think there's anything else I needed to cover for the time being. I always try to share Rebel's lives out too. So I love you guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. God bless you all, and just know I'm here for you, and I love you wholeheartedly. So we will see you very soon, and y'all have a blessed night. Love y'all. See ya.